The parable of the hidden refuge. In a bustling city full of noise, fear, and rushing crowds, there lived a young woman named Grace. Every day she felt overwhelmed by the weight of the world. News of violence, sickness, and uncertainty shook her spirit. Though she appeared strong on the outside, inside she carried a storm of anxiety. One evening, exhausted from her worries, Grace decided to take a different route home. She found herself in front of an old, quiet church she had never noticed before. Drawn by an invisible force, she stepped inside. The air was still, the only sound was the faint flicker of candles. On the altar lay a Bible, opened to Psalm 91. Whoever dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty. Grace whispered the words aloud, almost as if her heart had been waiting to hear them. Suddenly, she imagined a great shadow falling over her, not of fear, but of safety, like a mighty wing sheltering her from the storm. She knelt down and prayed for the first time in years, pouring out every fear, every pain, every question. From that day forward, Grace returned to that little church daily. Each time, she read more of the psalm. He will cover you with his feathers, and under his wings you will find refuge. Slowly, her heart transformed. The noise of the world still surrounded her, but now she walked through it with peace. People began to notice her calm spirit and asked her how she managed to stay so hopeful. Grace smiled and told them, "I found my refuge, and it was not a place, but a person. I learned that no matter how fierce the storm, the shadow of the Almighty is stronger." Reflection. Psalm 91 reminds us that protection is not just physical, it is spiritual. Like Grace, we can choose to step into the shelter of God through prayer and faith. Life will not always be free of storms, but when we dwell under his wings, fear loses its grip. The parable calls us to seek God daily, not just when life becomes unbearable. When we abide in his presence, we gain courage to face the world, knowing we are never alone.